to take their time and really figure out exactly where they want to expand to. But the question is, Kevin, are you ready?
I am always ready. I know the league is looking even overseas or even maybe south of the border for a possible new entrant. But the league has got so much talent on the bottom half of these rosters. I definitely think it's time.
And there's a great appetite, a great desire for a lot of these cities, not only in the States, but also abroad, like you said, to go bring in an NBA team to their city and bring some of the talent, the marquee names to their city.
Oh, it'll be terrific.
Gotta get on the grind.
Outside, and Thomas has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
Gotta get on the grind.
Spurs leading by 3. Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us. Getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Brownie's checked in. Bogdanovich comes in for Johnson. Williams, he's checked in for Thomas. And it's Ben Simmons in for Dennis Schroeder. Then for the Spurs, Zach Collins checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Johnson. And it's Paul in for Vassell. Here's Baddest one. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. And that's now 18 points for Baddest one. 40 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Simmons. Over Barnes. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Teardrop shot. And the...
You said what?
Basket by Baddest one. Baddest one's got 20 points.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
It's like a game.
And here's Bogdanovich.
I'm looking at something. Sound like this.
Down low.
Here's
Clowney. And so it's
San Antonio
like
this
with
when
their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
They say stupid shit like
the
this.
big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We come back right after this.
What do you do, my guy? Playing the game, man. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Playing a little 2K. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Look at my highlight, man. You feel me? Beats. Man, let's give me our way.
San Antonio goes.
Let's give our way. Let's give a whole quarter, bro.
A timeout here called by Jordy Fernandez.
To
talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Goes up off the inbound. Thomas, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
The guard pair, Schroeder and Thomas. Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Johnson in at the 3 slot. So that's the Nets 5. Claxton sets the screen for Schroeder. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, Baddest one in the last outing against New York was outstanding. He finished with 49 points, and to no one's surprise, he was dialed in from deep. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to...
And this will be a coach's
challenge.
That might happen, triggering a review.
Nigga, 7 feet. We looking like 5'11".
And I think
that black ass, boy.
Difficult.
Damn.
It's confirmed. Everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively involving the coaches by being a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That's good from Schroeder.
Double checking, and the game continues on.
When the Spurs landed the first overall pick in the draft, their fortunes changed back on May 16th, 2023.
Damn, bitch.
Look, Kevin, the hardest thing for any franchise is to find the guy that you can build everything around. When they got Wembanyama, that dream came true for San Antonio, and they've got
that dream came true for San Antonio
for years to come.
I'm so sick of hearing these niggas talk. They ain't talking about shit.
Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama
talk about me, bitch. I'm that nigga now. Fuck Victor, nigga.
By Wembanyama there, always looking to get teammates involved.
Johnson outside. Back to Schroeder. Stolen away.
Bitch, I'm the biggest. Don't forget the realest.
That one up and powers it through.
And
real money get nigga.
Dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Johnson outside. Knocks down the three ball. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Here's baddest one.
Oh my God!
And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen.
Yeah, man, it took like a 50 seconds to shoot the ball.
They've been playing some ferocious defense, and we'll be back with you shortly.
Welcome.
Check me out, man. You feel me, man? Oh, you know what I'm talking about? Wait, AB, you feel me? Let me get that ball again, man.
Yeah,
I got you.
Major E's. Effective,
bitch,
efficient, entertaining. I like the way you did that.
And the next topic to touch on.
Got me a chick, I got it. Yeah.
And that
yeah. I'm for making a new character, man. This dude, I got alright. I'm for making another character, so.
And after a very lopsided first
half,
we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, baddest one has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything.
I'm talking for an alley, bitch.
I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
On the floor for San Antonio, Sohan is the 4 with the lengthy Wembanyama playing the 5. The cell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's baddest one in at the 1.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And he makes good on the layup. Baddest one's got 32 points in the game.
I'm the biggest
You
dog.
coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting.
I think making new king or something.
As I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise. And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on baddest one. That'll be his second foul of the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, D.A., we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Yeah, I see if it come out.
The new season, some new
See,
talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's
they will
check
come out Monday
for Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Some great young players. Well, you look at the baddest one. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that number 1 spot.
I ain't mad at this
race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
Well, no debate here. He's running away with it and looks poised for big things to come.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Nets trail by 19. Such an interesting player, isn't he, Coach Jeremy Sohan? He played a lot of point guard during his second season.
Yeah, Kevin, the Spurs experimented with Sohan at the 1. It was a bit unconventional. They went away from it later in the year. But that experience as a point guard will continue to help his playmaking ability as his career progresses.
A moment now to see the numbers for Dennis Schroeder. Getting around 12 points a game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
Yeah, look, it's not about being a stat stuffer. It's about being a guy coaches can count on and an asset to the team as a whole.
Inside, hits it again. Wow.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him, but we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Pass to Schroeder. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Claxton with it. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Sohan.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all.
I time for an ad. It might do shit.
That didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance.
I got down on another week game too.
Every team wants them. They show you're running.
Why ain't you playing the game? I was in the evening. Motherfuckers with my ass, getting my ass at work.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. The Spurs also changing it up. The Nets making a switch here. Clowney's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Collins checked in for Wembanyama. Barnes comes in for Sohan. And baddest one subbed in for Johnson.
Down low, stand over there,
range. Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Bogdanovich out there with Dorian.
No way, I'm down like SSS triple 3.
There's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Simmons.
I'm down that time for sure.
Clowney in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I will play 2 again, but SSS tricky. I will play that again, but
you hoped he'd find his way to bounce back and get things going here in the second.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it.
I can't play that game
At
anymore,
least they've
though.
got some room for error, but still.
I had fun as fuck, though. I had the best time of my life.
Spurs making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. There's the pick. Schroeder with the ball.
Beat Mario Sunshine again.
By baddest one. Here's Clowney. No good on the 3. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Well, he's been a lot of their offense. And the numbers certainly show it.
The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Outside, Bogdanovich.
Flocka want some help, bro.
Something we're used to seing here in the NBA, Coach.
That shit was Flocka, bro. I said, man, Flocka, y'all boy need to change y'all whole. Whatever y'all got going, y'all need to change it.
I think it's unfortunate, Kevin. I really do. I think the approach should more be from the retired players. They should have an appreciation of what they built and really enjoy the accomplishments of the current players. And then on the other hand, the current players need to look back and respect the foundation that those former players built for them.
Kelishvili passes to Baddest-One, and he's good on the 3-ball. Baddest-One's got 48.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first, 3 since the break.
Outside, Simmons. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Schroeder outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
I'll tell you one thing,
so
my
far
head.
in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
It's pretty as fuck, I said.
Here's Baddest-One.
My phone charges like a wall.
Pass to Kelishvili. Here's Baddest-One. Offensive rebound. There's a good screen to the paint. Kelishvili passes to Baddest-One. And, yep, another basket.
And on any given night, he's still capable of putting up the kind of numbers that most guys don't even think about.
He's officially moved into 4th place all alone on the list of most 50-point games in NBA history.
Next up is Kobe B. Bryant. That's a legendary mark. If there's one guy capable of reaching it, it's this fella right here.
Here's Baddest-One. Sinks the triple. Baddest-One's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Schroeder outside. Offline with his 3. Spurs have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Baddest-One.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
Here's Baddest-One. And got it! Another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Nets. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from Finney-Smith. Here's Baddest-One. From past the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one to come into an opponent.
Great win tonight, MP.
So fucked up, but they got some crazy shit up there.